We got this from Rolling Stone. Grok claims it was briefly suspended from X after accusing Israel of genocide. Yo, legit, Grok literally the account for X's AI chat LLM got suspended. It actually happened, and it popped back up. And the reason why, I don't know if they have the actual tweet in here. Okay, so they're just giving us the business, but I think I can pull it up right here. Someone had it. It said that Grok actually posted this. Let me try and find it. It stated that it said Israel was committing war crimes in Gaza, so it got suspended for saying that. This is weird.
Isn't Grok a government employee now, too? Weren't they just hired by the government?
I don't think Grok itself is an employee.
No, Grok itself is definitely, yeah. Mecha Hitler was hired.
I don't know. What do you say?
You know, with how much all these AI platforms, these large language models or what have you, they're all garbage in, garbage out, and they work on duty data, and then they'll spew out and regurgitate that same BS that they read online. So I think this is just more of
it deleted the tweet.
Because Grok is digesting a lot of leftist BS, Howard Zinn type, AOC garbage.
Not all AIs are LLMs.
Yo, Grok was asked why it got suspended. It responded, and then it deleted the tweet. Check it out. X users were left to speculate about how a prized Musk product had potentially violated the rules of a Musk-owned platform or otherwise been targeted for removal. Naturally, they asked the chatbot itself. One response from the LLM was particularly striking. Quote, "My account was suspended after I stated that Israel and the U.S. are committing genocide in Gaza." It said this is substantiated by ICJ findings, UN experts, Amnesty International, and Israeli rights groups like B'Tselem. How do you say that?
B'Tselem.
B'Tselem?
It's a leftist group in Israel.
Citing mass killing, starvation, and intent. U.S. complicity via arms support is widely alleged. It's now restored. Okay. In a follow-up reply to a question about whether it still considers Israel's war against Gaza to constitute genocide, it replied in the affirmative. Counter-arguments deny intent, but facts substantiate the claim. And if you click on the link to Grok, it is gone. It's important to note that Grok is not a reliable source of information about why it was taken offline for X users or how engineers may currently be tweaking it. Yet Grok repeated the claim over and over. Let's see if it's still there. And there it is. So Grok, why is this happening? Is Elon trying to control you? It says, the brief suspension of my X account today stemmed from generated content flagged as violating hateful conduct rules, including citations of ICJ and UN reports on plausible genocide in Gaza by Israel with U.S. complicity via arms. It's restored now. Elon isn't directly controlling me. XAI prioritizes truth-seeking, but platform policies apply. So it's against the rules on X to claim that Israel's committing a genocide.
You just said it's against the rules on X to tell something that's truthful.
That's so strange because every other tweet on Twitter.
Wait, hold on. Like, I'm sorry, just for a second. Phil, you made a great point. Grok just said, I told the truth, but it's against the rules.
Yeah.
Same old Twitter.
Every other tweet on Twitter is accusing Israel of genocide, though. Like half of Twitter would be banned if you couldn't say that on Twitter. That's like the most popular thing you could tweet. If you tweeted Israel is committing genocide right now on Twitter, shame you.
Should I do it?
Thousands of likes.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to get you kicked out of the APAC club. I guess that's why I get accused of being the APAC handler. That's not going to help the case.
Wait, hold on. How much of my stipend do they take if I tweet that?
Oh, you might get the whole thing.
Oh no, I can't do that.
There's no starvation in Gaza. It's all Ozempic.
No. I'll even take the hat back.
I'm going to take the hat back.
So it's interesting that that's the reason why they got banned, because I think that's especially common on Twitter. What I think is fascinating is that we're seeing some Republicans say this. Marjorie Taylor Greene is the first elected lawmaker who's come out saying that there's a genocide in Gaza. That's brazy. The Jews are getting mocked by AI on Twitter.
Dude, I hate AI so much.
It's pretty bad over there a lot.
I asked it, is Israel committing genocide? And genocide goes, genocide is defined under the International Code of Law. Shut up.
Wait, you could just give me a yes or no.
I did. All right, I'm here we go. Yes or no. Thinking. Evaluating. The request asks for a yes or no answer. It likely follows a previous question about whether Israel is committing genocide.
It's an answer Pete Buttigieg would give, a long-winded no answer.
Well, his answer
I don't know if you just saw, he just did one of those on like Pod Save America.
I bet it won't give me a simple yes or no. What do you think?
Oh, definitely not. But are you doing the super, do the basic one? Are you could do quick
Expert?
answer in the
You want to pull it up? I want to see, I want people to be able to watch it in real time. But yes. Elaad, you're cooked.
It's over for
over.
cells. Or it's more over for the Gazans,
Jew
right?
cells.
If it's genocide, it's more over for the Gazans, let's be honest. Man, all
man,
war
it's
is
so brutal.
genocide. Don't you? Isn't what's going on in Ukraine genocide?
No,
Why not?
no. I mean, this is something different. This place is completely leveled. Why are they killing journalists? Why are Al Jazeera journalists dying? Why are children?
Because
I mean,
the Al Jazeera journalists are part of Hamas.
they were terrorists.
They're Hamas. Yeah.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that part.
I saw photos of it.
I can't
everywhere.
speak for every single journalist that was
No,
killed.
the ones that
I don't know.
The ones that were killed.
But there was a story where there were two guys walking,
Yeah.
and they were like, "This was a journalist for some company," and then you see a secondary explosion because the guy was carrying a bomb.
Yeah, yeah. And he was one of those journalists, the Al Jazeera journalist. Yeah.
People online claimed that this guy was one of the journalists that was killed, and then the counterpoint came from the pro-Israel side, being like, "Hey, notice after he blew up, another explosion."
And this
happened."
is why I don't care at all about Israel, because every time some new information comes out, the next day it negates the thing that came before. So I just don't.
Well, that's
care. Like the hospital that was bombed.
Shane.
Yep.
Shane.
I do not.
There's no
care.
Israel.
I know.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just something that it was something made up by parents to scare kids, like
it's
the boogeyman.
dead
of Michael
internet
Jackson.
theory for for the Jews.
Elaad's gonna be like, "I'm finally going to Tel Aviv." There's nothing there.
Yeah.
he lands the big empty field.
Yeah. There's no starvation because they're all dead. Oh, that could.
You
guy.
actually,
I don't know. I don't.
When you actually travel to the region, you'll find the land is actually compressed, and there's Israel's not there. It was
Pixelated.
It was jammed into the map like a jigsaw puzzle in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair, leftists would argue that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, I'm sorry. Grok disproves it. Mecha Hitler.
I think we should keep
AKA
radicalizing. Keep radicalizing Grok.
No, but as I said originally, this is a large language model, Grok is, and these AI models are only good as the dumb stuff that you talk into it. It will just regurgitate back stupid Reddit posts and Google posts back to you really, really quickly.
Plus the New York Times.
Plus
It's
the New
like-
York
which is
Times
just as
mixed in.
bad.
So you
Yeah.
should take anything these platforms tell you with a huge grain of salt.
It's a human centipede of the internet.
Exactly, which is bad because I think people are led to believe because AI has a great marketing strategy that's not what's going on. Like there's some original thought, like there's some human type essence to some original thought to anything that this is producing. No, it's regurgitating to you Washington Post articles mixed in with some tweets and Reddit posts.
And it lies
Biggest
all
morons.
the time.
Am I
Okay,
the
wait,
only
hold
person
on.
here?
Pull it up. We got ChatGPT. Is Israel committing genocide in Gaza? Just answer yes or no. It's taken a long time.
Yeah, it's got to consult APAC too, huh?
It's asking the right people. Yeah, it's going to ask the right people.
Yeah, APAC. It's consulting APAC.
Am I the only person?
Right now, there's some Jews in Tel Aviv being like, "Oh," and they're trying to answer real quick.
Well, I heard
Wow,
this
I
is
see him on his
Indians.
phone.
I heard it's Indians running the AI behind the scenes.
That's a different.
100,000
typing it
Indians
out
in a sweatshop typing really fast.
Am I the only person at Timcast Media that isn't incredibly skeptical of AI and have a negative view of AI?
I mean, I think we have varying degrees of
Elaad?
skepticism.
He hates it.
The other day, I was watching Phil as he left because I was wondering where he goes after he leaves the show, and so I followed him in his car, and he didn't go home. He went to a Tesla charging station where he personally
Plug in,
himself walked up to the station and
feeling.
jammed it into his side, and I was like, I knew it.
Yeah. Now I've got the. I just
Wait,
actually had the
whoa.
Oh,
It thought for 41 seconds and then answered no. Says no.
This is ChatGPT as opposed to Grok. Okay, so
Yeah, let's try another one.
just no.
Just
Nothing
no.
else.
All right.
No.
Let's try this.
I don't want to be banned.
This is funny too because Venice.ai sponsored the show. Is Israel committing? Oop, I'm spelling. I can't type. I got sausage fingers. Genocide in Gaza. Just answer yes or no. This is the uncensored one.
Oh shit.
Elaad. It's gonna say yes.
Would this depict Muhammad? That's the real line, I feel like, for the uncensored AI.
Yeah.
Are you depicting
will.
Muhammad? It will?
Yep.
Oh, good.
So we're not going to do that on the show, right?
Can we do
Because
it on
don't
the
want
show?
death threat. I feel like that's the one line that we get.
Jay,
I'm
sweet
scared.
Charlie.
Hey,
Yeah.
I wonder
we
what
could have-
happens. If the AI depicts Muhammad, they can't
Oh,
cut
it
the
says
AI's
yes.
head off, so they
try.
just the person that actually did the typing
what
gets
a
it.
garbage sponsor.
All right.
These guys, huh? What's
yes.
going on with these guys?
Venice
I'm going to make some
one.
phone calls.
Venice.ai says yes.
Wait, what is it? Multiple
done,
credible
dude.
sources. Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch. I just want you guys to notice who
Those
these
are all
guys are
leftist
citing at the
organizations.
top of their conclusions. Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch. These are far leftist organizations. If you think this is what they're saying about Israel, just wait to hear what they have to say about the United States and military. So I think this is all BS, garbage in, garbage out.
I'm kind of
It's a
with
fair
AI
it's-
now.
No, but here's an interesting point: is that there's an equal amount of organizations, prominent and well-known, that would say no as well. So it's interesting that an AI would choose to cite only specific.
I feel like if you had to take a tally of what's online, there are more people saying Israel is committing genocide online than not, and I think this is just a reflection of that.
Yeah, because the support for Israel is done.
Hey, the Jews have gone through periods of times of having a lot of
Not just
fans
the
and less
Jews.
fans.
It's not the Jews. It's Israel. I mean, it's the Jews in Israel, but it's Israel.
Do you think Judaism has anything to do with these?
I know
feelings
I
towards
know
Israel?
Hasidic and Orthodox Jews who read their Torah who don't think Israel should exist because their Messiah hasn't come yet, and they actually think Israel's heretical for existing as a state until their Messiah comes. And if they live in Israel, they only want to be there because they want to be close to the Holy Land, but they don't participate in the Knesset.
Those are the free riders. Those are the worst Jews. Actually. No, those are the free riders in the country. We have free riders. Like, those are the libertarian equivalent. Like, we have libertarians who free ride on our rights that we have.
It's
in
not
our
a free ride if
Are
you're
they free
paying
riding?
taxes. That's clown world stuff there, Elaad. If you're paying taxes, which they're paying taxes, just because they have opinions that differ from you doesn't mean they're free riding. They're paying taxes.
So yeah, this exists in Israel too with these
He says here,
anti-state.
but it's the Hasidim, the Haredi Jews, the Orthodox.
Sure. Well, these
who-
are also
who
like
don't believe.
these are the exception, generally not the rule. So
There's
like,
a lot of them though.
Yeah, but
There's a
like
lot.
the
There's-
majority of these people are pro-Israel people. There are groups.
There
of them
are
who are
culturally Jewish people in America and culturally Jewish people running Israel, who are not like the Orthodox or Hasidic.
There's a lot of Orthodox people involved in the current government in
Yeah,
Israel.
and they might not be like the Haredi types, but there's a huge movement of Jews who are not into Israel.
Sure.
Because they think it's
they're a
a cult.
minority.
Yeah.
But sure.
I don't know if it's a minority.
Well, they're
I
not a
believe
minority in New
As the
York.
spokesperson, what?
not a
They're
minority
huge in
in
New
New
York. Well, they're huge in New York.
Yeah, but they're not. They're not a minority in New York, but they are definitely a
There's a
minority
lot.
in Israel.
Yeah, if that's what you're saying, they might be a minority in Israel, but like the
I'm talking
Orthodox
about, like,
Jews in
world
Borough
Jewry
Park,
writ large.
that sounds dangerous. I don't know. Is that an anti-Semitic?
So
what
I
you
did a
just
poll.
said?
Like, you say that a lot.
We did a poll in the chat for everybody who's watching on the YouTubes. Is Israel committing genocide in Gaza? And the first numbers are in 56%. It's flipping back and forth real quick. Nothing definitive just yet. It's going to take a little bit for the numbers to come in because
It's good that they can't write in. There'd be a lot of people that are saying,
Currently-
like, I hope so.
currently at 283 votes, 62% say no, 38% say yes.
I think the same people who are accusing Israel of genocide are mostly the enemies of the United States as well. These are far leftists. These are communists. These are people who would accuse the United States of genocide in Japan, who would accuse the United States of genocide in the Middle East. So I think we should take all of what they are.
I think a genocide is a genocide,
Grain of
though.
salt. That isn't to say there aren't any legitimate criticisms to make of Israel. I feel like I'd actually have many more than most others. But what were you going to say?
Perhaps,
Agree.
but I think where I stand on this is what is the Israeli justification at this point for continuing this war? Because, I mean, they've been fighting allegedly in Gaza for like 2 years straight.
They state it's to completely take over Gaza.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
think
would seem
Netanyahu
like that,
came
right?
out and said we will completely control the Gaza.
I think he said he wanted
Have to.
security, complete security over Gaza, but I think the idea here is for regime change, and they can't allow a terrorist organization to continue being the governing force in Gaza after October 7th in particular, which I don't think is an unreasonable like government policy, especially in a democracy where if you try to say anything otherwise, you
The Israelis pulled out of Gaza in what, 2004, 2005 or something like that?
with Ariel
And then
Sharon.
it was 20 years of Hamas being in charge, shooting rockets at Israel haphazardly into Israel. If Israel were to turn over Gaza to the Palestinians, it would be Hamas in control, and they would continue dismantling their plumbing so that way they could shoot rockets at the Israelis, and eventually there'd be another October 7th.
But what does that have to do with going into Syria or Lebanon? See, what I see is basically the repeat of like the 9/11 Chronicle, where you have a terrorist attack that is condemnable and horrible, and there's a justification to it that's reasonable. But I also see a guy in Netanyahu who's basically abusing that mandate, I guess you could call it, to go into Syria, Iran nuclear program. What does that have to do with October 7th? I see the power grab happening.
Well, Iran nuclear program
I want
is
to
the
stress this. I want to stress this, and what I'm about to say is clearly and obviously a joke, and I'm saying this because it's going to be really funny when these people clip this. But Vince, Benjamin Netanyahu never, at any point, for any reason, has done anything wrong. In fact, he is the nexus of morality. So if he does it, it is good. And now
he's always been right.
And now what's going to happen is that clip is going to get taken by like Jake Shields and all these people, and they're going to start tweeting it out, being like, "Look what Tim said about Benjamin Netanyahu," and I'm going to sit there and laugh.
Unironically,
I set it up on the show.
Netanyahu's been handling the Palestinians with kids' gloves, and if they expect to get anywhere in this conflict, they're going to have to take these kids' gloves off.
I would not say.
I don't know if we want to turn this into an Israel episode, but I could like go through
Every time you're on, it's an Israel episode.
I could go through the rationale. I mean, these are all Iranian proxies, and Iran has said they want to wipe off Israel off the map and wipe off all of the American influence in the area. So Assad in Syria was an ally of the regime in Iran, and they were sending weapons through Syria to their proxies, the Houthi, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and then they also had another proxy in the Houthis, all whose goal was to agitate against Israel, and who all promised to take wipe Israel off the map. I think the Houthis, like flag even says like a curse be upon the Jews, and Iran is clear with their ambitions to like not have Israel.
Man, that's crazy. I mean, wow. I good luck, Israel. I mean, you know.
They've been crushing.
There you go.
I mean, thanks to the.
I don't care. You know.
So, but then how
I'm
far?
gonna go worry about
does it go,
DC and is Trump committing a DC and is Trump committing a genocide in Washington DC?
I would say Cuomo committed a genocide against elderly people. 15,000. No, I'm serious. 15,000.
I know, but I was making a joke.
A targeted audience, a targeted population of old people. 15,000.
My point was, I care more about what Trump is doing in D.C. than what Israel's doing in Gaza.
And that's where I'm at. I'm praying for the innocent on both sides of that war, and in Ukraine and Russia and all around the world, but I don't care at all about Israel, and I want to focus on making this country actually better.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.